Proprio perché queste tematiche sono globali, ho ritenuto opportuno ed interessante invitare un'acciaieria indiana, uno dei primi produttori indiani di prodotti in acciaio inossidabile. Come ho detto sin dall'inizio, è impensabile chiudere le importazioni, quindi creiamo sinergie anche grazie all'azienda Mangalam, che ci spiegherà cosa sta facendo per la sostenibilità. Grazie.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak about our company and what we are doing to reduce the carbon emissions and our product's impact on sustainability. So a little brief about the group. Group Mangalam Worldwide is part of Group Mangalam, which started more than 80 years back, and I'm the fourth generation in the business now. We are present in different sectors like agri, where the group is doing around $350 million annually. We are also in retail products, where we are manufacturing wellness and nutraceuticals in India, and also stainless steel, where we are doing around $150 million annually in sales turnover. So coming to stainless steel business, which is the Mangalam Worldwide Limited, it is a fully integrated stainless steel manufacturing unit where we start from melting. We are melting our in-house billets and ingots and then rolling them into round bars, hex bars, also profiles like angles and flats. And further, we are finishing these rolled products into finished bars. Also, we are having a seamless pipes and tubes manufacturing facility where we are piercing our own bars into seamless hollows and drawing them further into seamless pipes and tubes. So the group's strength, we are having more than 1,000 plus manpower. We are having around 125,000 square meter area, constructed area, where we are having the sheds and all the production facility. And the annual capacity cumulative is around 160,000 tons. So more on the competitiveness of MWL. Being a fully integrated facility, we are having strict control on the whole quality process, right from the melting up to the finished products. Being integrated also helps us with timely deliveries. We are having full traceability right from the start, where we melt the scrap up to the finished product with the heat number, which is our own. Also, it's a wide product range where we can do bars, seamless pipes and tubes. And we are always open for partnership and collaboration. So the first product is the bright round bar, where we are using our own produced black bars, peeling them, grinding them and finishing, where we are doing also polishing and chamfering. The size range is from 5 to 100 mm. Then we are doing hex and square bars. These are drawn bars. Then we are doing the straightening, polishing. We are also having a short blasting facility. The size range for this is from 16 to 53 mm. We are also in profiles, where we are doing manufacturing angle bars and flat bars, where we are straightening them and pickling them. So we are giving hot rolled, annealed and pickled angles and flats, ranging from 25 mm to 100 mm. Further, as earlier said, we are piercing our bars into hollows and drawing them into seamless pipes, where we are having the annealing furnaces, and the size range for the seamless pipes is from 1/4 inch up to 6 inches with all types of schedules. These pipes can be further drawn into seamless tubes, where we are doing heat exchanger tubing. We are also doing normal tubing from 6 mm to 101 mm. As part of integration, we are having an in-house quality lab where we are having all these kinds of tests in-house, where we are having the PMI test, tensile test, all the destructive and non-destructive testing as well, like eddy current, hydrostatic testing, boroscope, and liquid and dye penetrant test. We are having all kinds of certification, whether it be ISO and PED, and we are having a global presence where we are supplying to more than 20 countries worldwide. We are present in Europe as well. We are selling in Europe, in Italy, Spain, Belgium, France, Germany, Netherlands. Also overall world, where we are selling to Latin America and North America, like Canada and Mexico. So coming to the big topic, what we gathered here about the CBAM and the carbon emissions and the sustainability, how we are tackling that issue. That issue is being in talks for more than 2 years now, and I'm very happy to be present here to listen and know more about it from the professor and everyone. And it was a very learning experience, and I'll definitely take something back from here and implement back in India. But what we are currently doing here is that everyone knows about CBAM, which is the carbon border adjustment mechanism, and it is put on the imported products to make sure that the standards are met and it is equal to the local production. Then we have the CEFA, which is the specified embedded fee allocation, which is done by the European Commission, which is the benchmark figures. And the duty which you are going to pay is calculated by the CBAM value of the company minus the benchmark figures and multiplied by the carbon certificate that you'll be buying. For us, what we have done is that we have gotten ourselves audited from DQS. We are having our carbon direct emissions and indirect emissions audited, and according to the ISO 140643 2019 standards, and we are doing everything to be fully compliant with the EU regulations. These are the current figures that we are having on the melting, where we are doing the billets and ingots, which is 0.558. Then we are doing the rolling into rounds and other products, which is 0.815. Then we are finishing them into finished product, which is 0.902. Further, we are using the bars to make the hollows, for which the emission comes to 1.243, and the finished product, which is the final product that we are also having, is the seamless pipes for which and tubes, for which the emissions come around 2.051. So just to give you an idea, being integrated helps us control the emissions at each stage. So it is an advantage where we are not dependent on the raw material suppliers, or we are not dependent on the default figures which they are giving to us. We are only dependent on the scrap. So we are a secondary melting unit where we are using scrap to melt in an induction furnace. We are having induction furnace where we are melting the scrap. We are adding some ferros, but what we have done is try to reduce the amount of ferros and ore products which are used directly from mining. We are using majority of scrap. We are blending different types of scrap where we get scrap from low nickel to high nickel and everything. Further, to reduce the carbon emissions, what we have done is we have taken initiatives like investing in solar power plants. We are having currently 1.2 megawatt solar rooftop, and we have recently invested into a 10.4 megawatt solar power project, which will be commissioned by June. So overall, whatever energy we are using will be all green. Apart from that, in the logistics area where we are using our trucks, we are trying to change the trucks which are using diesel into the electric trucks. Some initiatives, some of our furnaces are fired by oil, which we are trying to convert into gas-fired furnaces and electric-fired furnaces. Another is we are having our own pollution plant, which is processing the carbon emissions, which is released by while melting the steel and refining the steel. But those we are in process of talks with a company in India which is manufacturing reactors, which in turn the gas which is processed is then put in the reactor, where it is further processed. The carbon is further processed into different value-added products. So that is something which we are exploring. If whatever we are releasing after the pollution plant into the air, we can get it further processed and broken down and reduce, which will in turn reduce the carbon emissions. And so being an induction plant, we are also having an AOD where we are using the argon oxygen to reduce the carbon in the products and make the L grades. Apart from that, we are now expanding into the finished products. We are increasing the capacity of the finished products. We are having investment of around 100 crores, which is around 12 to 15 million euros. We are building new sheds and getting a new rolling mill and a new bright bar. But all these facilities are put in line with the objective that we have to produce, whatever we produce reduces the carbon emission further. This is just a glimpse of what we are trying to build. So as part of Group Mangalam, we are also into CSR, which is the corporate social responsibility. Our companies are listed on the exchange in India, where we are having all disclosures. So as part of CSR, we're giving back to the community, where we are having different wellness programs. We are having the training and development in the local area where our factory is present. We are giving the education support, trying to get more people involved in the initiative, where we can, get more education on the green part. Thank you, everyone.